Corpbiz.
Hello everyone, this is Yash Saxena and you are watching Corpbiz. Today we are going to talk about how to obtain BIS ISI certification for caustic soda in India. One of the common names for sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, also known as IL, is caustic soda. Because it is corrosive or caustic, its common name is derived from its chemical identity as sodium hydrate. Caustic sodas are waxy, white solid in their purest form. They absorb water quickly and form aqueous solutions. Sodium hydroxide, also known as caustic soda, is usually sodium hydroxide monohydrate NaOH.H2O. Indian standards 252-2003 applies to caustic soda. This standard specifies the requirements as well as the sampling and testing methods for pure and technical caustic soda in IL solid and form. It is difficult to survive in a competitive market without standard certified and quality product. BIS certification is required to sell product in the Indian markets. To get BIS certification, the manufacturers must ensure that their products need to follow the specified Indian standards. Now, moving forward in the video, let's talk about the grades of caustic soda. There are two types of grades, grade 1 and grade 2. How these grades differ from each other, let's have a look at that. Grade 1, where the caustic soda contains a minimum of 47% of NaOH by mass, and grade 2, where the caustic soda contains a minimum of 30% NaOH by mass. Also, let's have a look at what benefits will BIS ISI certification offers you and your product. This provides you with better business opportunity. It ensures the better quality and safety of the product. It reduces the rejection and losses of the businesses. Products with ISI marks give better performance and a long service in life in comparison to those without the ISI mark. This ensures customer satisfaction, that is most important, and this gives you guarantees the manufacturer has followed all the ISI guidelines. Less resource wastage like raw materials and workers, etc. are some of the other benefits also. As we have discussed enough of the backgrounder, now we'll talk about the essential documents needed for it and the procedure to obtain the BIS certification. So, some important documents to obtain BIS ISI certification for caustic soda are as follows: a complete address proof of registered manufacturing premise, complete details of all the caustic soda used for testing is being manufactured, copy of the product samples test report by a BIS certified lab, detailed layout plan of the factory premise, product drawing, flowchart followed in the manufacturing process, all the details regarding the machinery installed, the latest utility bills like electricity bills, mobile bills, etc., details of raw materials being used, certificate copy from the regulatory authority, details on packaging like product size, storage facility, quantity, etc., details on quality control staff, trademark registration, certificate if possible. Before applying for the certification, one needs to be ready with all the necessary documents. After that, the applicant can apply for the certification. Now let's begin with the procedure. So the first step is select the standard code of product. First, the applicant needs to find and select the standard code of the product. Step 2 is filling prescribed application form. After choosing the standard code of a product, the next step is filling an application form to obtain BIS ISI certification and submit it along with the prescribed documents. Further, the applicant must pay the inspection fee and the registration fee. Step 3, inspection of the factory premise, one of the most important steps. The next step in the BIS ISI certification process is an inspection of the factory premise through the BIS officials and inspection team. The BIS officer and inspection team will visit the factory premise. The inspection team will examine the manufacturing unit and quality control of the applicant's factory premises. The BIS officer will collect the product samples and send the samples to the BIS authorized testing labs. Then comes the step 4, product sample test report. The applicant need to obtain the test report of product samples from the BIS authorized lab and submit it to the BIS. Step 5, issuance of the BIS ISI certification for caustic soda. Once the procedure for BIS ISI certification and verification of the submitted required documents, product sample, test report and applicant is completed, the BIS authority will issue BIS ISI certification. Generally, the BIS certification process takes around 30 days, starting from the submission date of the application form. Moreover, the BIS ISI certificate is valid for 1 year and is qualified to renew after expiry. BIS ISI certification is required in India for product manufacturers, and BIS ISI ensures the safety of the product or item. ISI mark assures the buyer that the product or item will be of high quality. BIS ISI certification, on the other hand, promotes the flawless partnership between the manufacturer and the consumer. So, this was all about the topic, and for more such content, keep watching Corpbiz. This is Yash Saxena signing off.